Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. What should we see out the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
We got a fighter here who throws a good hook. Now, is the best kind of hook a hook that your opponent never sees coming?
Yeah, you want a short hook. If it's a wide hook, they do see it coming. And again, a straight punch, a right hand can beat it to the mark.
Hoya's left, landing well. Leonard's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Right to the head with that right. Halfway through round number 1. Oscar De La Hoya's hit by a big left hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Leonard starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Little head hunting with the left. He just missed that. Great round now. Back and forth after he did the hurting. He's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Sugar Ray Leonard's bounce is back in his step. Start of a new round, coming off of a round in which he really took some punishment. That's a solid right hand by Oscar De La Hoya. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Able to block and counter back. A sound combination by Oscar De La Hoya. Scored well up top. Not able to land the uppercut. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. De La Hoya's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Not an accurate hook at all. Solid left hand to the head. Last 10 seconds. Good step back, counter punching.
Beautiful.
De La Hoya is probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Two good jabs by Sugar Ray Leonard. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. point of this third round. Top-notch jab by Oscar De La Hoya. Up top with the right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Come on, kid, Bolton. Huge left hand from Sugar Ray. Commits to the straight right. And clicks of the top. He's always been so sharp with that hook. Sugar Ray Leonard, tremendous technique there. Leonard's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That's it, just like that. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Oscar De La Hoya. If you had to add anything to Sugar Ray Leonard's arsenal, what would it be? Where is there room for improvement?
No, I don't think, to me, this is a guy, and I don't say this too often. I don't know, very rarely, and if I do, it's with the old-time fighters, you know, not the contemporary fighters so much. There's not a real lot to add to Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, this is a guy that has developed in every area that you would want a fighter to develop in. And I think that the greatest thing about him in some ways is he has that great sense of anticipation, like Ali, you know, Roy Jones had those kind of fighters. But he doesn't depend only on that. He puts it in with good technique.
Sugar Ray Leonard puts that hook right in there. Sugar Ray Leonard's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Big left from Leonard. Leonard nailed by a counter punch. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Targeting a left hand to the body. Good work defensively by Oscar De La Hoya. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes the judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Oscar De La Hoya stunned, and he is hurt. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Come on, kid. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard on the outside. Staying out of range of danger while still able to score. He took a shot, but he gives one of his